guys, welcome back. So, got a bit of hobby progress done. Let's have a quick dive in. And I think we'll start, instead of the Blissbarbs, I think we'll start with these two little birds. These are the 3D printed cockatrice models. I believe the actual STL is called a Chaos Trice from Clay Beast Creation. Absolutely brilliant. You can get them across something like $12, I want to say, or uber cheap for the STL. And I've printed 2 off as the standard pose and then 2 off in a mirrored pose, so they look on the table, it just looks just different enough that it's fine, looking opposite ways. So I've got 4 of the big birds. That should be a nice little thing to paint. I've got to get that airbrushed up, and I'm thinking I'm going to airbrush it up black and then Zenithal, standard Zenithal grey and white in spots. And I've been trying to come up with what colours to do. Definitely know that I want the feathers to be Payne's greyish, and I might have them go Payne's grey fading into maybe a purple. So I was tempted by turquoise fading into a purple, but not sure. I'm not sold on anything at the moment, so I'm just looking up ways to paint it again. Don't know how to do the skin so much. Might even go for a flesh-ish, if you know what I mean, coloured skin like elf flesh or something like that. Have some turquoise down at the legs, and then for the feathers go turquoise as well, maybe with some purple. I don't know. It's all got to be experimented with. But I'm very happy with how they've come out. There's a few little defects which I'm not sure if I don't think it's in the actual STL or the slicing. I think the issue is with the actual printing, because got a little defect, I don't know if you can see. Got a little defect on the wing where it's shifted over, you can see it there. So this was printed with a second mirrored body and a different plate on the build, a different place on the build plate, and the second one has a slight little shift, but not as much. Now, because it's not the exact same, I know it's not the slicing issue. It could either be a support, but it's the same supports as these guys, but mirrored, so it's not the supports. So what I think it is it must have been the point when I poured some resin in, and for whatever reason it's just slightly shifted over, and that must have been what it was. It's the only way that I can think of. Could be very wrong, but I'm fairly sure that is it. But I don't need to print any more of them out for the moment, unless I want to go mad, play Beast of Chaos and put 9 cockatrice in the list, which is not undoable, but not for the moment. So that's the cockatrice. Let's move on to the Blissbarb Archers. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 little groups, a large group here and a small group here. That is because this group not only finished off all the base for the brown leather, I also managed to get the blue one. It's going to be better if I paint with a paintbrush, I think. Point with a paintbrush, I think. Managed to get all the blue on. So that was again just Drakenhof Nightshade put on, and then that is now ready for the black contrast paint. Now these ones, hence they're sat aside, have the black contrast on. Let's pick this one. Yeah, one. Pick this one. So all that brown leather has had black on. All that blue has had black on, and then white bits that I wanted to be black, just black, like the bow here and the hair, I've had the black contrast put on. Now the hair might get another, oh, and the arrow shafts. Now the hair and the arrow shafts and the bow, I think I might go for a second coat of the contrast paint. Not 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure that's what I'm going to go with them. And then the black should be near enough done. What I am going to do is go over the bits that are blue, like the legging bit on this one. So on this one I'm going to be going over and putting a gloss varnish over all that blue bit, or the basket and everything, because then it will make it look like PVC-ish anyway. I think that's quite suited for Slaanesh. But all in all, I'm fairly happy with where they're going. They still look a little messy, but that's fine because they're in the messy stage, and then it'll be a case of just doing this. I might go in and pin wash them with some oils, but to be perfectly honest with this contrast, I'm not 100% sure. I think the blue trousers might need a bit of contrast on there, just a bit of oil on there, just some light wash of Payne's Grey just to knock them down in the recesses. But all in all, I'm quite happy with where they're going. The metals will need to be done, so that's going to be its own little step. I'm hopefully going to get a more vibrant gold. So what I've found is when I've been mixing and painting this gold, which while it looks quite nice, I think we could get it shinier, and I'm fairly sure I've not been putting enough pigment powder in. So apparently when I'm mixing and I see bits of gold at the top, it's because there's not enough gold pigment powder in the paint, and therefore it's not mixing in entirely. So if I just put more in and just keep mixing it, hopefully it should give a much bigger shine once it's on the model, is the theory. We'll see how that goes. What I might do for the gold and everything, I think I'm going to do a bit of a quick job. I'm going to go put the gold on, and then I might just shade it with just some ink and a bit of flow improver, or I might even just go the 5-layer flesh, I don't know, and then just glaze it on as and when needed, just to get a bit of detail. It's going to be nothing too fancy. I'm thinking the accoutrement on the quivers are going to be silver, bits on the bow like all the metal work on the outside, and the horns, I think they're going to be silver because I like the idea of that. Centre of the trim silver, get it even closer. The bits of the armour here, like this little badge and all the outsides, handle, coins, I think that's going to be in, that will be in gold as well. There guys, for the moment, that is what I've done. Now, I'm going away for a LARP event Wednesday, coming back the following Wednesday, and I've got a new job, so I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to be able to get done. Minimum, I'm not going to have a video out next weekend, and I might not be able to get enough stuff done to warrant doing a video the weekend after, so it might be a few weeks until I'm back. However, for the moment, this is what I got done. Cheers for stopping by. If you liked it, give it a like, give a comment, subscribe if you've got any questions. Catch you next time. Bye. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also be sure to check out our Facebook page at Wolfing Studios, the link's in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by, catch you next time.